Or on TV. Rivalry week. Let's go.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders.
Rocky Top.
Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Volunteers will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Fitzgerald. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense is on the field for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, you keep your emotions in check, making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
Who are they bouncing?
Quarterback to the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Commodores line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Tennessee's offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught.
Man, they didn't even take my starter out. He plays for one series. Why do they keep doing that?
Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would just rough the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty.
And he blocked it and I missed the field goal. That's offsides. That's offsides.
Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's
Personal foul, roughing the kicker. Defense. Let's go.
Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Touchdown, Volunteer! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. And it feels good to land that
JJ.
punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And
You know who we're playing in the SEC championship? We gotta beat Georgia again.
Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
And I will. I'll beat them again. Ain't nothing.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This time the defense was ready, and they
Run the
stopped
ball
him in his
again.
tracks.
Number 1, run defense. Run the ball again. Run the ball again. And then they did the quarterback sneak. Pussy.
The Commodores getting set on 1st and 10.
Run it again. I dare you, I'm 1st down. You're not gonna get nothing.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Let's see how the Cowboys are doing now.
As a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards.
They're going
I'm just trying to
17-14.
Get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on,
I said we're the number 1 defense. You don't run on our defense.
Stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Pavia. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it. And got
Just
down
felt like one of those days. It was just going to be a weird day in the NFL.
Back in the pocket, you can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the change now on 2nd and long. Looking for room, it's Lewis. And And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense early in drives, getting that kind
First
of yardage
down, a doomsday for the Bears.
At the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short.
I got to cheer for my wide receiver.
Play action. Pressure coming. Now improvising. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Volunteers are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Matthews. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes a connection.
1st and goal. Volunteers.
The 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right.
Went backwards.
Tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Rocky top.
They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
This offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming
Something
into
out of
this
the
game,
bathroom.
they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Fitzgerald. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right at it.
It's into the open. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Setting up the screen. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short game.
They're just wasting beer. Look at, they're just pouring beer on them.
Sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Volunteers Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They
always got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The 2024 season for Tennessee had some highs, wins over Bama, Ford, and Oklahoma. Man, did it end with a thud. They got clipped by the Ohio
We're division
State
champs, baby.
and then suffered the big shocker of the offseason with Nico Iamaleava jumping into the transfer portal.
Yeah, I don't know that
Division
there was a more
champs.
interesting offseason than in Knoxville. The quarterback spot, the drama, the back and forth, and Nico leaves, and then Joey Aguirre, who he goes to UCLA, Nico, and now the guy who
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown ball.
Rocky Top.
Get your home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well.
I don't know.
They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Definitely not the hardest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. To the air, it's Pavia. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Stowers. Backed up now, here's second and long. Red pass, it's complete.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
It'll be a run on third and short.
You're not running on us. That was a mistake.
Fourth down. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away.
I gotta play Georgia in the
hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down.
SEC championship game.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown.
The
Everybody on the
Bears
same
score a
page. These
touchdown.
guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Oh my God,
So I
they
gotta find a
did.
way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive. It's mess up this rhythm they got going.
The Volunteers with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Oh God, here's the Saints highlights. Dobbins, yes. Niners are up on the Cardinals 6-3. Huh.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
But right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that now. What opens
Damn,
up
Cowboys are getting
now
beat.
you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else. Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Moves around to clear up the vision. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake. And he runs it in for the
Rocky Top.
touchdown Volunteer.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game. And the
What?
offense
Seattle can get the bye too?
and give them something to cheer about.
Detroit has really collapsed.
This has been
What the heck?
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
Or Seattle?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around.
What the fuck, man? I don't want to record Criminal Minds. Oh, the Lynx are losing? Oh, man. Oh, no.
The last time they had the ball. Looking for a
You're not running against that defense. I made this defense the #1 defense in the country.
2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun.
Nope.
Diaz has
Stop
a
running on this
man in the
defense,
office, not to mention the
homeboys.
backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. The short hands, it's Hoskins. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So here is the...
It is official. The Blue Jays will play October baseball. Look, they've been, if not the best team in the American League this year, and you think about the consistency after May 28th, after Boba Shea.
Oh, they are popping champagne.
It's all been up from there, and it's well deserved for them. Exciting moment for them. Fernando Tatis Jr. folded one today. Well, I mean, if you throw it 93 right down the middle, that's exactly what you're supposed to do with it. 111.7 off the bat, second hardest hit.
I have no idea.
back in the glove, unreal right there. But then X Young delivered maybe the win gem of the year. And look, I think it's in the conversation, but that ball was scalded. He got back to the bench so quick, and then was able to guy up to the wall. That was unreal. Face up against the fence. Kevin, that was wild. Incredible catch and an incredible meaning, and that is the best welcome in baseball tonight. Victor Strong, Kevin Connor's counting you down. The Mariners and Seattle a 2-game lead, but it's not the tightest race in the American League. Cleveland wins
The offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something.
Well, nothing has changed on the power play for hockey.
Introducing Ruby Lucky Magnets, ultra-thin magnetic plates that will keep your doors and doors shut. Just peel to reveal the super strong adhesive. Place the monkey and the magnet and close. Installation is that simple, and now you have a door that will stay shut. The secret is the ultra-strong industrial magnet, powerful attraction that holds tight. Lucky magnets work on most surfaces and are perfect for cabinets, dresser drawers, like closet doors, and more. When your house door troubles are solved in an instant because they're corrosion and rust resistant. Go online now and get 8 cents of money for only $9.99. Due to rising costs, this makes your life to get at this low price. There is a
They can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What? There's a bad echo. I think you gotta pause. You gotta mute my share screen. Who's ever watching it? No. Echo. Yeah, see, now I went away. There's no TV on. Okay. Part of it was when you were on my share screen, you didn't mute it. So I stopped it.
The give to the tailback.
That's where the other echo was coming from.
Ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are
He's
to their
asleep.
success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it.
Looking for the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Volunteers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback moving. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tennessee! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
And no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can
go unplug it.
Big numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got the quick completion. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Got it in the middle, it's Alexander. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this offense is feeling it as they rip
Still
off
in
a
here.
big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
She's in here on both
The
accounts.
offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in high, and they got one has the same call. And the Commodores.
Queen, you gotta mute one.
Way to go after the loss on the last
Oh
play.
man, never mind.
That's caught. It's Hoskins. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Commodores look to do some damage in the red zone. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Sherrill. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And this will be incomplete, a big hit.
It's his Mike, yeah, it's been his the whole time.
Let's see if they throw it again.
But between that and the fan and the TV, LOL TV, it's all combined of one.
That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory.
Echo is you.
Fires into the end zone.
The echo. Just the echo.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot of cheer about
Damn, man,
until that
pass.
play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle.
35, Vanderbilt, 7.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off play action on first down. Rushes on him.
No, I threw a pick right before half. It's a bad idea.
Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Vandy.
What the
defense takes
fuck?
matters into its own hands.
Awesome job by the linebacker.
Wow, that just turned into a terrible end of the half.
Spying the QB.
I was going to try to get points at the half, and I throw a pick.
Just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
What is wrong with the Cowboys?
All right, Kevin, about ready.
Freaking Bears are destroying them. Like, I don't understand it.
He'll put total under and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Now he's going to break the pocket.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the stick.
God damn, man.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break.
You suck, Caleb. You gotta throw a better throw to my wide receiver. Come on, man.
To the air on first down. Bring in the heat. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Fuck, now I gotta delay again because I was watching the game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here comes the offense on second down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Staley. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Volunteers are moving quick.
It's all the Chicago.
On the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown ball. Once he got some room, it was over. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore
Queen.
offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much.
CD Lamb is hurt. That's part of their problem.
They're going to get back in this game.
But they can't stop the Bears' offense.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground.
Now Diggs is hurt.
At this point, that looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Commodores come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Alexander. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there,
Who fumbled?
catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. The give to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run play action. He'll pull it down and run.
Oh, he fumbled.
It's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got it behind the line. It's Spence. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Well,
Fires it incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt.
this game is far from over.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down in the end zone.
Takes the handoff. It's Bishop. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. game stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run.
Muscle
A pickup of
cramps.
6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down.
My God.
Complete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. And they'll send out the field goal unit.
That one's good.
It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty count, just the mean count.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't
He made that one.
leaving it on their foot, so to speak. But
Getting better at that.
executing, he keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Bobia. Makes the grab. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 30.
Need more refs like that.
And the Commodores come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Alexander.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to...
44-13. Seattle's up. Ouch. Cardinals Niners tied 6-6. Huh. What a boring ass game. I think the Bears just beat. I think this game's over.
It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Finds his man. It's Alexander. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Sends it back in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Running to Green. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Commodores will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this.
Oh, goal!
The give to the fullback. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gets the back moving. Grab behind the line. It's Newberry. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Commodores have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. Let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Going for 6.
Pick.
Going to the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores, and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is going to be a pass. They have to, because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick
Broken
up
ankle.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
What the fuck, man?
They're down to the 20.
My team is
1st and
getting
10.
hurt at the wrong time.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. Touchdown Volunteers. Made the grab and took it on.
Rocky top.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give on the inside. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
Interception for a touchdown. 73-17.
I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this
You gotta catch up to me.
What does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game.
You won't be ahead of me when you turn over to the 5 version.
It's going to help in the portal.
You gotta play catch up to my 700.
Excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're
I'm lucky I'm not to 800 yet.
A lot of these seniors that have been around, man, they get another dance. They get a chance to play another football game, make some more memories with their boys. So this is a big win today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of...
Oh my god. Interception, Chicago. Unbelievable. There it is, SEC championship game, Georgia. Maybe. Duke and Clemson, well, Iowa State, Penn State, USC.